I don't think this is indicative of just me, but I look back on my Christian walk, and I gotta say I'm very disappointed. I feel like I've lost a lot of time. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time. And in fairness, there were a lot of reasons why that time got wasted. It was a combination of things. I didn't have the best home life. Had a lot of bad experiences in the church, which burned me. But a lot of those situations, maybe most of them, they programmed me to make decisions based on fear. And I think that's where a lot of us are at right now. We've had, a lot of terrible things have happened to people, and we're doing the best we can, but we've been continually programmed to make decisions, based on what's going on in the world. If you've been studying prophecy for a long time, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know we're in the last days. It just seems like every day that goes by, things are getting worse and worse and worse. And just less than an hour ago, a friend of mine living in the South Pacific, he sent me a photograph of a gas station not far from him. They're already running out of gas. Anyway, I digress. My point is that I look back on my life and I'm really frustrated and disappointed. I feel like I've just lost so much time. Now that the last days seem to be accelerating. I don't know how much time we have. Maybe we have another 20, 30 years. Maybe we have another 20, 30 weeks. I don't know. Earlier today I was thinking about there's certain things in my life that I would like to achieve. And I was reminded of the verse that talks about if you have food and water and clothing, that's enough. There are things that I think as believers we have to surrender ourselves to. We may not be able to do some of the things we want to do in this life. And I think the other thing that I took away from reading that is we have no guarantee of tomorrow. I'm sure there's somewhere in the back of my mind that's thinking, I'm going to be around another 10, 15, 20 years. But the reality is I could be gone by tonight. Something could happen. I don't want to speculate, but or I just stand over here and try not to get run over by a car.